Hello everyone, welcome to Love and Lux. Today we're going to do a review on the Speedy Bandolier 30 in monogram. But before I do that, I'll go over what I'm wearing. These earrings are earrings that I made. I do make jewelry. I have a website, but I'm not going to show or tell what the website is right now because I don't have anything else available to sell. I make everything by hand, and I make one at a time. So I don't, what I mean by that is I don't make a bunch of earrings or a bunch of anything that's the same. Everything I make is just one of a kind, so I only make one. So when it's sold out, that's it. So I have new stuff up. I don't know how long it's going to take me because I have to get all new material and make it all, but um, I'll let you guys know when I have it available. I have a ton of jewelry because I've been doing it for years, and I've sold a lot, but I'm not going to mention the website because I can't, because there's nothing available for sale right now. Everything's sold out. But I can talk about my necklaces, which is Hermes. It's one of my everyday necklaces. This one too, it's a Figaro link necklace. The Hermes is 18 karat rose gold. This is 14 karat gold. I use gemstones and semi-precious metals on mine. And then this is YSL. I did a review. Did I do a review? Yeah, I kind of did a review talking about this YSL necklace. It's the long necklace. It's in my YSL jewelry video. My shirt is Dior. It's just a cashmere Dior sweater. Yeah, and it just says Dior right here. You can't see it. That's what I like about it. You can't really see it because it's stitch and it's monochromatic, so the color stitching is the same color as the sweater, but it's just an oversized. The sleeves are exaggerated, and it's long. You can kind of tuck it if you want to or whatever, but it's a soft cashmere sweater. When I steamed it, because I had it folded up, when I steamed it, I had it hanging, and then both sides and the back kind of stick up now because when I steamed it, it was hanging, and normally I don't hang the sweater, so ignore that if it shows up in this video. So you can see it right there. It's towards the back. But anyways, this is the lipstick that I'm wearing. Actually, it's lip gloss. It's Chanel. And let me see if I can read that. Rouge Cocoa Gloss, number 724. This is what it looks like. This is what I'm wearing on my lips today. It's like a bronze, like a bronzy type of color. And then what I'm wearing is Chanel number 5, Eau de Parfum. I showed this, I think I showed this in a video before. How I had my other one and it was basically, it was only like a little bit left down at the bottom, and I bought this one to replace it. I still have some left in the other one. I realized after I did the video that the one that I have, even though it's number 5, it says something else on here. Chanel number 5 something else. I don't know. I have to look at it again, but that's what that says. My seam, the sleeve has a sleeve, right? I mean, the sleeve has a seam right here, and I'm assuming maybe you're supposed to fold the sleeves back, or you can fold the sleeves back, and then you don't see that seam right there. It doesn't bother me, so I just wear it like that anyways. Okay, and then I'm just wearing blue jeans. So, yeah, everything else that I'm wearing on my face, I've already shown it already, so it doesn't make any difference to show it, or matter to show it again. It's basically everything is Chanel, except for my eye, my mascara is Eyes to Kill by Giorgio Armani. So this video, oh, and then I'm not wearing any bracelets, and then just the regular rings, Hermes, Gucci, and then my wedding ring, and nothing on my wrist. So yeah, so, and then my hair's just in a ponytail. Okay, so we're going to go over the monogram Louis Vuitton Speedy Bandolier in 30. I know a lot of people like the 25 or the minis or the little nano ones or whatever they're called. I'm not really into small bags that's that small. This one is just fine. It's the size 30. And I've had this for a few years, so you can see how the patina looks on it. This is, I believe this is called the Facets Bag Charm. Facets, I'm not sure if they still have this on the website, but they had it on there for years. And I think it's called Facets because this little thing that's hanging from it is like faceted on both sides. And it has a little LV logo on it. Yeah. And then this one is a Luggage Tag, which it just has my initials on it. And I have it on this little, I don't know what this thing is called. It's not called a lobster claw, is it? Yeah, I think it is called a lobster claw clasp. Oh, that's backwards. I put it on here because it makes it easy to put on and take off. Plus, when I lift the handle up, it still sits flat. I know I talked about that with the Alma up there. How sometimes the stuff, it'll sit flat when you have the handle down, and then as soon as you pick the handle up, it'll kind of poke out to the side. So I like this, putting it on the little lobster claw clasp. And this came off of like one of my old purses from back in the day. I think it was like a charm or something that I had on my purse and I took it off. And so it just makes it super easy to put on and take off in case you want to put the luggage tag on something else, or you just don't want to wear it that day. You don't have to. It's just easy to take it on. And then when you drop the handle, it still you know, it lays flat when you drop the handle, and then it still lays flat even when you pick up the handle. Yeah, this is what it looks like at the bottom. I have a bag organizer in here. I don't know where this one is. I don't, like I said before, I don't look at where my stuff is made. I don't even bother looking at it and trying to figure that out. This just says Louis Vuitton Paris on this side. And yeah, this is my Speedy Banteler 30. I've had it for several years. How many years have I had this bag? Maybe 6 years now? I had to think about it. I think I've had it for like 6 years now. And the charm, I probably had it for just as long. I don't move my charms from bag to bag. Whatever I have on the bag, it just lives on the bag. Unless for some reason I want to take it off, then I do. But for the most part, this is how I wear it. When I have my Neverfull MM, sometimes I would put this on my Neverfull. I don't have that bag anymore. I mentioned in another video that I gave it to my daughter, and the only Neverfull that I have now is a GM and Damier Azur. Those little things bother me, but that's okay. So that's that. Let me show you what it looks like on the inside. I'm not going to do what fits because it's a 30. It fits everything. Anything that you want to put in your bag, including extras like a water bottle, scarf, beanie, gloves, if it's cold outside, an umbrella, you can chuck all that in here. This is how I store it. So it's got the straps on the inside, air paper. I mentioned that I have a bag organizer, so you can see that on the inside. And then inside of here, oh, sometimes I wrap the handles. If I'm going to carry it top handle only, then I wrap the handles. And it's like a little satin twilly type of thing. And it's a champagne color. When I wrap the handles, if I'm going to carry top handle only, then I do wrap the handles. And then as soon as I'm done carrying the bag, if I'm going to carry the bag for a few days and I know I'm going to wear a top handle for a few days, then I'll just leave the handles wrapped. But if I only wear it that one day and I take it off, then I take the wraps off and I'll fold it up and put it back in there. If it need to be washed, then I'll throw it in the wash machine. It's not Hermes or anything like that. They're just it's like a satin type of material. But I keep that in the back pocket. I don't put anything in there but that. And I think underneath there is the keys and the lock. Yeah, underneath it is the keys and the lock, and I'll go over that and show how that looks, because that starting is really, really, really bad. But yeah, and then the color of it is like the champagne type of color. So I wanted something neutral, and I don't do like a decoration. I don't try to make it like decorative or anything with like a bow or any fancy ties. I just literally just wrap the handles around and leave one end of it kind of poking down just a little bit to finish it off, but that's it. Especially in the summertime when you're hot. My little thing. My sweater keeps poking out from when I steamed it. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have put it on like maybe a wooden hanger and then steamed it. Instead, I have one of those tall steamers, and it has a built-in hanger on it, and it has the little clips. And for some reason, I hung it like from the little clips instead of just putting it on the built-in hanger, and I steamed it that way. And now I have like these shoulder bumps in, but they're like in the back. You see that? They're in the back, and every time I move, I swear you can feel it. Normally I wouldn't care, but it just keeps showing up. So anyway, so yeah, so if y'all see that, just ignore it, because I'm not going to change my clothes. If it's been like that today, then it's going to keep on being like that today. But anyway, so yeah, this is this is what I had in that back pocket, because I wrap the handles with it. If I know I'm not going to wear it with the handles and I'm only going to wear it with the strap, like shoulder, or even though it's a 30, I do wear it crossbody. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I'm 5'6", and I'm about 148 pounds, so I can get away with wearing a 30 crossbody. I don't have any problems with it at all. I do have a 25 right there. That one you could wear crossbody also, obviously. But this one I like the 30. The 30 size is better for me because I don't have to compromise when I'm bringing. And if I need to bring extras, I can bring extras. And yeah, you can wear a top handle. You can wear a crook of the arm. You can attach the shoulder and wear a short shoulder. Or I guess it'll be like a longer shoulder, I guess. And then you can also wear a crossbody. But this is what the patina looks like. I don't do, what is it called? Apple guard or... people spray stuff or put stuff on it to treat it. I don't do that. I just let it patina naturally over time. So after 6 years, this is what it looks like. I don't know if that's kind of getting washed out or not. But yeah, it's like a light golden. It's even. It's an even patina. And I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep wrapping the handles because I know what the handles can look like if you don't take care of them. And so like I said, I have a nice smooth even patina, but I don't want the handles to get dark to where the handles are much darker and then the rest of it's lighter. So I'm just going to keep wrapping the handles when I'm going to wear a top handle. If you're going to wear it over the shoulder or crossbody and you're only going to use the handle, let's just say to pick it up and put it on crossbody, or just to hold it for a second or whatever, then that's fine. But if you know you're only going to carry the top handles, then I would recommend wrapping the handles. Don't keep them wrapped. I see a lot of people that keep their handles wrapped, and the glazing will get gummy underneath, and then you'll have to take it in for a repair. So if you do have handles with the glazing, no matter what handbag, no matter what brand it's from, I'd recommend unwrapping your twillies, unwrapping the handles when you're not using it. Because if that's not getting any air underneath there, that's going to be gummy. And then when you take your twillie off, it might even be stained up. So yeah, don't just wrap it and leave it, because you're going to wind up damaging it. And I'm not sure how long you can leave it wrapped before it starts to, this glazing starts to get gummy. But that's just what glazing does regardless of who made the bag. Glazing is glazing. So just be careful with that. So like I said, if I'm not wrapping the handles, then it's in there. And when I know that I'm not going to wear it top handle only, then I'll take these off and put them back in there. If they need to be cleaned, then I'll clean them and then I'll put them back in there. But these aren't Hermes or anything. It's just, it's honestly like, you know how you buy a shirt and it has the tie that goes around the waist? Well, the shirt got damaged and I was like, well, I'm just going to use this for something. And then I kept it, and then I was like, oh wait, I can use that to wrap my handle. So that's honestly like how I got this. It's a tie that was around one of my old shirts, and I just cut it in half and repurposed it and used it to wrap it around. If I was patient enough, I would show what it looks like, and maybe I will. I'll just have to probably edit that part or make it go faster so you can see what it looks like. But anyway, so that's the bag. The first thing I'm going to do is talk about the hardware, because I know people say the hardware on the Speedies and the Speedy bandoliers, they're inconsistent. Some of the hardware is darker, some of the hardware is lighter, and I do agree with that. The hardware on this bag is all one color, and then when you look at the hardware that's on the strap, it's a different color. And also the lock and the key, they come in a pouch. Actually, this is the older packaging, because I got this before the packaging came, so this is what the older packaging looks like. But it should still come in a little pouch though, and it just says Louis Vuitton on the front. Look at how these keys in this lock looks. Bruh. Look at that. This looks, it is so tarnished. I'm not sure how I can show that. Maybe this is going to be the best way. And no matter how much I clean it, because you can clean it, like I have brass cleaner, so you could clean it with the brass cleaner, but the next day it'll literally start tarnishing again. So yeah, I don't put the lock on my bag. Who would put their lock on their bag when the lock looks like this? Who would put this on their bag? I'd rather just keep it in here and throw it in the back pocket, and that's it. If it's gonna do that, then I don't want it on my bag. It goes with the bag, so I'm gonna keep it with the bag. I'm just not gonna wear it on the bag. Oh, so while I'm at it, let me show the straps. So this is the center portion. I talked about this in another video that I typically don't wear the center portion of the bag. A lot of the times I wear a shoulder or top handle, but this is the center portion of the bag. I mean, of the strap. Here's the hardware, and then here's the shorter shoulder version of it. Again, you can take, like just like I said in my other video, you could take the center portion of loose and put it in there, and then it turns into a long crossbody strap. I have mine on the longest setting, so it's 3 holes. Is it? Yeah, there's 3 holes that you can use to adjust it. I have mine on the longest one when I do wear this strap. And then just for the sake of keeping the patina all even, sometimes I do put the center portion in and wear it out like that, just because, or if I'm wearing a crossbody, just because I want I want all the patina to be even. So I don't want to just keep the handles wrapped, because then when I unwrap it, it's going to be lighter. And I don't just only want to just carry it this way, because when I do want to, I don't only want to carry it with the shoulder strap, because if I do want to wear the crossbody, then the crossbody part is going to be uneven. It's going to be a lot lighter than these two. So I try to give all of them some time in the sun, I guess I could say. I don't wear this bag as much as I thought I was going to wear it though. I thought, oh yeah, if I get it, I'll wear it all the time. I mentioned before that I had this in the Damier Bean, Speedy Bandolier Damier Bean, and I gave it to my daughter a few years ago. So I bought this one first, and I wanted to wear it, but a lot of times it was like the weather wasn't right. Cold, winter, raining, even though it doesn't rain much in here in California, but I didn't want to wear it, didn't want to wear this one in the rain, so I was like, you know, the Speedy Bandolier really fits my lifestyle, especially the size 30, but it's raining, so that means I have to find another bag. But when I got the Speedy Bandolier 30 and Damier Bean, I was wearing that thing all year round. It was one of those bags that was hard to change out of it. It was a workhorse, but I gave it to my daughter, and I now I wish I still had it. So I mentioned before that I'll probably buy it again. It was one of those things where I was like, let me get rid of this bag because I just keep, you would never know that I have all these other bags because I just keep wearing that same old bag. I mean, some of them I had at that time and some of them I didn't. But you would never know that I had other bags because that one I just kept wearing over and over and over and over. I mean, like I said before, I was even wearing it in the summertime. It's like, if I have summer bags, why do I just keep wearing this bag? But it's a workhorse and it's a really good bag. So yeah, I do recommend it. I just wouldn't wear it. Obviously, I just wouldn't wear it in the rain. And if you don't want your handles to be dark, I would find something to wrap it with. Twillies, bandos, or something. I don't know. Not saying wrap it every time you wear it, but because you don't want your handles to be all dark. Especially for some people, this is their dream bag. For some people, this is the only bag they want. That's luxury. They probably have other bags that they're wearing, and for some people, this is it. This is the only other bag they want from a luxury brand, or this might be the only Louis Vuitton bag that they want. And so, like I said, if you're gonna get the monogram, I would say understand you're not gonna be able to wear it in the rain, and try to protect your handles. Yeah, you can wear it without the straps. I mean, without the handles being wrapped, but be careful that even whether you have oils on your hands or not, it's going to get darker. And if you don't want to send it in for premature repairs by getting, and then when you get the handle repaired, now everything else is going to be darker and the handle's going to be hecka light, and then you got to wait for that to catch up. And I don't know, I'm not sure how that works, but if it needs to be repaired, then get it repaired. But for me, I just kind of fight that by wrapping the handles if I know I'm gonna wear it top handle. And I don't only wear a top handle. Sometimes, like I said, I wear it over the shoulder, and every now and then I'll wear it crossbody. I don't want this in a smaller size. This size is perfect. But let's go over the inside of the bag. So this one does have a zipper. Let me just zip it up. It has that back zipper pocket right there. It's just a brown leather interior. I mean, leather. It's just a brown canvas, like the back side of the canvas. So this is the front side, and then this is the back side. I'm assuming that's how that works. And then the other side, you see you've got the D-ring there, which I never use. Sometimes I do use my D-rings in my bags. I mentioned I use clays. I use a lot of clays as my wallets. And you can attach the clay. That way you don't ever have to worry about losing your wallet. Especially if this is kind of like your everyday bag and you don't change out of your stuff anyways. I would probably then put my mini pochette or my clay on this. Especially if I'm using whichever one I'm using as a wallet. So you don't have to worry about losing it. Because it's always going to be in your bag. Attached to that little D-ring. And that's the only D-ring inside the bag. This is the only pocket. And this is the only D-ring. So I mentioned that I do have a bag organizer inside. There's no reason for me to have these air grips. What is this doing? This ain't doing nothing for this bag. I got two of these. This is doing absolutely nothing. The organizer that I'm using, I got it from Amazon. If I can remember, or if they still sell these, then I'll link it. Actually, I'm not going to. I've talked about another bag organizer that I have for my Raffia Toiletry 26, and I don't recommend that one. I really wouldn't recommend this one either, just because the quality of it is poor. It's thick, but honestly, I have it and I'm gonna use it. But I mentioned Swag My Bag from Marquita LV Luxury. I think I'm saying that right. It had a center portion that you can magnetic, like not magnetic, but Velcro you can take out. And sometimes I reuse that center portion for the inside. It works well on the inside of my Evelyn. But yeah, this is what the bag organizer looks like on the inside. But I don't want this bag to slouch. Some people like that when it slouches, but it's annoying to me when I'm trying to find my stuff and everything is just kind of like disheveled and just because this bag is like a black hole. So this is one of the only bags besides the little toiletry right here that I use a bag organizer in. And I use the pockets and stuff like that too. And inside down there, that's just the dust bag that it came in. So that's what it looks like. I have this chain in here. I talked about this in many videos before. Well, not many videos. I'm just started making YouTube videos. Acting like I got a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. Girl, stop. But a few videos I did mention this. And this is a yellow plastic chain. And I either got this from Lowe's or Home Depot. And what I do is I get the hardware. I have the hardware in silver and in gold I order it from Amazon. Little circle links. I should have had them, but of course I'm not prepared as usual. And you just put it on there and then you attach it this way. And I want to say it's not in here because the last time I wore it, I attached it to this. And I got the idea from Virgil when he made, some designs for Louis Vuitton, and he had the chain detail. And so I use it. I'll show what it looks like with that on there too, because you can order these. They're only a few cents. A few cents a foot or something like that. I can't remember, but I want to say I got probably like 5 feet one day, and it only came up to like $8 or something like that. And each piece is soldered closed. Like it doesn't have that gap inside of each link. And I mentioned this before that it holds, the weight is 175 pounds. Your bag is never going to be 175 pounds, but you definitely don't have to worry about this snapping and breaking and being cheap. And that gap that you have on every link on the other chains. And when you start to put stuff in your bag and your bag gets weighed down, I noticed the gap on the little crack inside of each link. It kind of starts to open up. And I don't want my chain falling off or breaking on me. Sometimes I wear the same chain on this bag. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. This bag is always on the shelf, but I never show it. This one is, what is this? This bag is a Versace, I think it's called the Palazzo duffel bag. And I don't know if they still sell this or not. I know they still sell the Palazzo line, like the stuff with the Medusa head on it. But I don't know if they still have this bag in particular. It was very popular several years ago. I mentioned before that I keep my stuff and I wear it. I'm not going to get rid of it just because it's not on trend or nobody else wears it. I still wear mine. I know this video is not about this bag. This is equivalent to a Speedy Bandolier 30, and I would say on front leather just because it's all leather. But sometimes I do wear that plastic strap on this one in the summertime. And then I just have a little Luggage charm on here. I mentioned that before too, that I like the little Luggage charms. A lot of people wear the Luggage charms back in the day. I still wear mine. But yeah, that's that. That's the Versace Palazzo duffel bag. And it's, I don't know if this is considered the Versace pink. It's like a Pepto-Bismol pink. It's really, really bright. Or if this fuchsia pink is considered the Versace pink. I know they usually have both of these pinks sometimes at the same time. Like on their clothing and stuff like that. But yeah. I just pulled this down to show that sometimes I wear this. And this comes with the strap too. One day I'll do a review on this bag. So I attach it and then wear it here. And then it just hangs. Which the length of this, I made it so that it could be a shorter shoulder bag. So let me show what it looks like with the shoulder strap on. So this is a shoulder strap. One little thing slipped over. But this is with the shoulder strap on. And a lot of times I'll just wear it like this. And the bag is just out of the way when you do it like this. And then you don't have to worry about putting the wear and tear on the handles and making them darker because you're just carrying it like this. I'll show what it looks like with this one too, just in case if anybody out there wants to do this. Oh wait, maybe I don't put it on here like this. I could have sworn I did. Oh, okay, there it goes. I was about to say it's not working. I could have sworn I put that on there like that. Actually, let me see. Let me take it off. I'm gonna pull the I got a whole bag of chains right here. So let me see if I can find the hardware for this. The gold hardware. Because I have gold and silver. It might be on something else. The gold hardware I have, it might be on another bag or inside of another bag. No, it's in here. Here's the black one. And you can see the how it opens and closes, the circle. And these little circles I get from Amazon. You can get the chain from Amazon, but it's not going to be this like hefty. Sometimes I do put the black one on here too, especially if I'm wearing black with it. I'll put the black one on here. If I can remember who I bought this from, like if I can look it up and it'll show me from my previous purchases, then I'll link it. Or I'll try to find something that's similar to it. But they come in a bag like this. And there's 3 extra ones in here. I think I was looking for, I think I have some that's bigger, but it might be in one of these other bags around here. Or over there, because I've got bags over there too. On the other side of the room. So, take this little thing, whatever it's called, and then you just pop it on there. And then let me show you again close up. How you open it, you just push on it like that. And that's all you do. So now they're on there just like the black one. And they come in all kind of colors. I have a few colors myself, but they have a lot more colors. So, like I said, I would recommend Lowe's or Home Depot. If you go in person, they're not going to have that many colors in person. But if you look at it online and just order it online, just order like, I don't know, I would say probably like 2 feet of it. You're not going to need 2 feet of it. Oh, and then also, you have to have something to cut it with. My husband has these, I don't know what they're called. They look like these big scissors. They're like really long and a big old handle. I don't know if it's for yard work, I guess. That's what I cut it with. But they do have something that you can cut it with in the store. So if you order it and you don't have anything to cut it with, then I'm pretty sure you can cut it in the store. Ain't nobody gonna charge you for it or anything. Just go in there and cut it. That's what I would do. Or if you don't want to just do it like that, then just go to the customer service part and tell them that you bought that, whether you bought it online or in the store and you want to cut it. Because I usually, like I said, I just buy a couple of feet at a time, and then just do it like that. But here's what it looks like. I don't always wear it with the yellow on here. This might not even be your thing. You might be like, girl, I don't like the way that looked, but I do. You ain't gotta like it, but I do. And yeah, this makes it a shorter shoulder bag too. And that's why I said buy the chain that gives you a few feet, because you can do so many different things with the chains. You can make wristlet straps, you can make short shoulder, you can make crossbody, you can make long shoulder. This is just a, if you want to wear it as a short shoulder. And yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put the other strap on there too. So if you just wanted to wear it like that, just so it could be a little different, like I said, Virgil, he I never saw a Louis Vuitton bag with the chain on it before Virgil did it, and every time when he bought stuff, it just sold out, and I could never get my hands on it. I did get one thing from Virgil, which is a what is it? It's like a little cord bracelet. It's sterling silver, and it has the chain and a lock on it. It's from the UNICEF part. I did get that, and I wear that sometimes. Maybe one day I'll do a review. I guess you'll definitely see me wearing it sometimes, but when you're wearing long sleeve, it doesn't make any sense to kind of have that on. But yeah, this is what it looks like with the chain on it. And then if you just want to carry it by this chain and just let this strap hang, then you could do that too. Feels like it's twisted. Oh, it is. Okay. And these come in all colors. If you look at Home Depot and you see the colors they have, a lot of the times you can go to Lowe's and they have different colors. So Home Depot may have, like blue, but then you go to Lowe's and they may have a different shade of blue, or they'll have red. So between Lowe's and Home Depot, you can get a bunch of these. They're very sturdy, and they do sell them on Amazon, but I don't know. Like, I think all the ones on Amazon have that little line in between each link when they put the links together, and that's why I like the ones from Lowe's and Home Depot, because they're sturdy and you don't have to worry about the chain coming undone or breaking. This chain is not going to break. You'd have to be concerned with the hardware before you're concerned with the chain. But the hardware is good though. I've never had any of my hardware that I got from Amazon fail or break or anything on me, so that's good. So that's that. I do recommend this bag. And as far as Louis Vuitton goes and their canvas pieces, some people say they're not making them or they're phasing them out and they only want you to buy leather. If you want it and you can't find it, just buy it pre-loved. If you can't find it from Louis Vuitton, I don't know if you would. They say if you buy something from the store or if you want something and it's not available at the store, but you can find it pre-loved, that it's going to be more. I wouldn't overpay for it for sure. Like, I don't even remember how much this cost. I'd have to look up my receipt. Try to find my receipt. I keep all my receipts and everything, so I have to look and find it. But like I said, I've had this for about 6 years. So whatever I paid for it, I know they're way more than that now, which is why I'm kind of kicking myself, because if I do buy this in a Damier Bean, I know I'm going to pay the current prices for it, but it is what it is. I'd rather buy it now than later, I guess, right? I'm still umming and on, like, should I buy it or should I not? Am I going to get back into that rut where I'm just carrying that same old bag every single day? Am I sure I want to re-add that? Because it's probably going to be the bag that I carry every day just like I did before. Like, am I sure I want to do that? But anyways, this is my review of a Speedy Bandolier 30. If you like the smaller ones, then get the smaller ones. Just a Speedy period, whether you like the bandolier or not. Let me show you real quick what it looks like if you add the strap to the shoulder, the handle, because some people, they want a Speedy but they don't want the Speedy bandolier. And so I'll show you what it looks like in case you do get a Speedy, or you do have a Speedy, what it looks like when you add the strap to the handle instead of on the side. And I'll show it with both. I'll show it with the Facets strap, and I'll show it with the plastic strap. And so I would put it right here, like on this hardware. If this wasn't a bandolier and I wanted to use a strap, I would just put it. And you can see what I was talking about earlier as far as the inconsistency goes with the hardware. The gold on the hardware is a different color than the gold on the strap itself. Yet this bag came with the strap. And then when you look at the center portion of the strap, I don't know if you can notice it, but it's a slight difference too. This color metal and then this color metal. It's 2 different shades of gold. And when I did the review on the Alma PM, I said they were all the same. Well, the gold on the Alma is like this shade of gold. But I mentioned the strap that I'm using. I bought it as a spare part from the SPEEDY bandolier. So I have a SPEEDY bandolier strap inside of that one. And I was like, I wish I would have known I was going to wind up with the SPEEDY bandolier, because I would have never bought it as a spare part. But now I'm glad I did buy it, because I gave my SPEEDY bandolier to my daughter. So I don't know if you can see the difference in the gold hardware. I mean, I could see it here in person, but I don't know if you'd be able to see that, if it's going to show up or not. It's a slight difference. It's not going to jump out at you, but you definitely can see there is a difference, and it doesn't bother me. But for some people, they were like, the hardware, blah, 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 blah. So I would click it in the front right there. I clicked it on the outside. In fact, let me just remove these charms too. There you go. So I just clicked it on the outside piece here. And I'm not going to put the center portion in, because that's just going to take too long. So I'm trying, this part came down, so I'm trying to put it back up there. I was trying to do it with one hand. Okay. So this is what it would look like if it wasn't a SPEEDY bandolier and it was just a classic SPEEDY. I think it would look something like this, right? And you didn't have the side part, and you wanted to put his chain on it, I mean a strap on it. This is what it would look like. So it does lift up more on one side, and then on the back it lifts up more on that side. So whatever side you add the strap to, it's going to lift up more. I think somebody recommended a long time ago, I don't remember where I even heard this. I don't know if I heard it on YouTube or where, but somebody said if you're going to do that, put both of them on the same side. And I think they said on the inside of the strap. Did they say on the inside of the strap? Let me try it on the outside of the strap. So what they recommended was putting the strap on the same side. I don't know. I remember somebody saying that, but I don't remember who said that, and that was years ago. I don't know if I would do that. But anyways, let me put the plastic strap on in case you don't want to buy a spare part strap and you don't already have a strap that you want to use. You just might want to use the this one. I would use the black one, but that's okay. So all you do is you just take it. I use my thumb underneath it to hold it still, and then you just click it against the hardware and make it open up. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to prop it up on my knee. You see how that just went on there? And then I'll put it on the other side, on the opposite side, on the outside. So I'm just going to hold it still. And then just push the 2 pieces of hardware together so they'll click in. And this is what it looks like with the chain strap. The same thing, it's going to pull at the handle. Whatever side it's connected to, it's going to lift up a little higher on that side. But I mean, I don't think it's bad if you just want to use it as a shoulder strap real quick, if you need to just be hands-free real quick. Like I said, if people are worried about this, then I think they're worried about the wrong things. Consider yourself lucky if this is your issue, because there's so many other things in life people have on their plate to deal with. So if somebody's looking at your bag, oh my gosh, she's wearing a strap, it's a plastic strap, or look how that's not even a SPEEDY bandolier, buy the SPEEDY bandolier or whatever. You're worried about the wrong things if you're worried about what somebody's strap look like on their bag, or the fact that they have a strap on their SPEEDY. Like, get over it. Come talk to me when you've lived a real life and you got real problems, because this ain't a problem. You know what I'm saying? Worried about the people be, I said that before, people be worried about the wrong things. So if you want a strap and you don't have a SPEEDY bandolier, or you don't want the SPEEDY bandolier, but you might need a strap from time to time just to be hands-free, even if you just keep this inside the bag when you have your stuff in it, you know, for those times when you do need to be hands-free, you just pop the strap on real quick and go, and then take it off if that's what you want to do. Not everybody wants the SPEEDY bandolier. I like the SPEEDY bandolier. I like having the option, and that's why I do the SPEEDY bandolier, because I like having the option. And then if I don't want the strap at all, then this is what it looks like with no strap, and then of course with no bag charms on it. When you get it, it's all folded up, and then you have to unfold it, and they say let it sit out for a while before you wear it. I just took this thing out the bag and started using it, honestly. But yeah, so that's my review. This is, I do recommend, if you're a big bag girl, I would recommend the 30. If you don't carry a lot of stuff around with you, you never have been the type to carry a lot of stuff, then I would probably go down to the 25. Like I said, I'm 5'6", so I can wear this easily as a crossbody. It's not too big. It doesn't bother me. Some people think the 30 is too big to wear crossbody. I don't think so. One day you'll see me wearing this as, you know, vlogging or something. I'll wear this, and you'll see it sometimes as a crossbody as well. And so yeah, that's the review. That's what I do recommend it. Like I said, if I wouldn't wear it out in the rain, and just be careful with the handles. And then again, the bandolier versus just the classic Speedy. I consider this the classic too, even though it has a bandolier on it, because wasn't it modeled after one of their classic pieces of luggage anyways? I think it's just up to you whether you want to do the bandolier or the regular one. My choice is bandolier every time, but my choice isn't everybody's choice. Not everybody wants the bandolier. Not everybody even wants this extra vachetta to be worried about on the sides either, you know? But yeah, that's the bag. That's my recommendation. I showed y'all the locks and how they look all worn out and crusty. You don't have to take it to the shop, to the Louis Vuitton store for them to clean it if you don't want to. Some people may not even live by a Louis Vuitton store. Just to get some Brasso, you can get it from, where did they sell that at? I think I got mine from Amazon, but you may even be able to get it in the grocery store. I know you can get it from like Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that. Ace Hardware, if that's what you have near you. They even sell, I want to say they sell the chain in Ace Hardware too. So any hardware store, you may live in a smaller town and you may not have a Lowe's or Home Depot, go into your hardware store and see if they have these, and see if they have colors, or look it up online and see if they have it there. So yeah, I do recommend it. No matter what size you get, I still recommend the Speedy, whether it's the bandolier or the classic Speedy. And that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. That's it. That's all. Bye.